Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome back to my channel, Twin Flames Exposed. My name is Terry. I hope you're safe and doing well. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. So let's get the collective energy for this Twin Flame reading today. So I'm going to be starting off with my deck, the Twisted Oracle. Holy Spirit, what is the collective message for this reading today? You have options. So for some of you, you were the side chick and you didn't know it. You thought that you were the main one, but they had options. And for those of you who were the main one, they were entertaining other people. The next card is Fairy Tale. So they were gaslighting you. They blew smoke up your ass. They were a great storyteller. And they made a lot of empty promises to you. They would say things like, "It's you and only you. I'm not cheating. There's no one else." They told you that you were going to get married. You were going to have a family. You were going to open up a business, among other things. But over time, you saw through their illusions. For some of you, there was a wedding that was called off. And some of you also filed for divorce because you realized that they were really a phony. The next card is Divine Masculine. Wow. This is your divine counterpart. You fell hard. And when I say hard, I mean hard. This breakup was a hard pill to swallow. You were an emotional wreck. He did a number on you. And a lot of you are still traumatized and bitter about this. The next card is Childhood Wounds. So here goes the culprit. The truth is coming out. So he went through some childhood trauma growing up. He was the black sheep of the family. There was a lot of bullying, neglect, abandonment, and he never felt good enough. He grew up in a one-parent household, and his mom dated around. He also had a couple of stepfathers, and one of them sexually abused him. So what I'm getting collective is that he uses sex as a tool to escape reality. He thinks sex is love. And some of your divine masculines are also unsure about their sexuality because they were violated by the same sex. This is so freaking sad. These child molesters should be castrated if you ask me. Your next card is Twin Flames. So with the Divine Masculine and the Twin Flame card coming out back to back, you two meeting each other was fated. This was divinely orchestrated. This man or this woman is in love with you. But this was also a love-hate relationship. And the reason why it was a love-hate relationship is because both of you had childhood trauma that you never healed from. You both held a mirror up to each other, meaning that you challenged each other. You were more alike than not. You were both rebellious because you're stuck in your ways. And you both had unforgiveness in your heart from the past. So both of you needed to heal. The next card is Shattered. So this card is like the Tower. Everything disintegrated because it was built on a faulty foundation from the start. It was just sex for some of you, which is why the Fairy Tale card came out. And it was all an illusion because neither of you wanted to surrender. So when everything blew up, you both went your separate ways and you began to heal. And the last card says, I miss you. So through this healing process, you're both gaining clarity on your connection. You miss them and they miss you. I'm hearing they miss chilling with you. They miss cooking with you. They miss your laughter. They miss your voice. They miss your text messages. Some of you used to barbecue together. They miss holding you. And they damn sure miss making love to you. There's a lot of nostalgia going on, and I feel like it's on both parts. This I miss you card fell up under the Divine Masculine. He can't stop thinking about you. I'm also hearing that he misses watching movies with you. And for some of you, you had a couple of favorite shows that you would watch together. And he's just missing the quality time that you spent together. For some of you, if you didn't live with your Divine Masculine, he would just come over on the weekends and you guys would spend time together. And all of this is just eating him up inside because he knows that he shattered this connection. He was a liar. This card clarified Fairy Tale. And the most hurtful part is that he knows that he betrayed your trust. So let's clarify these cards to get more information. What's options? It says release, surrender, and purge. They cut ties with these third parties and they're clearing their energy. What's fairy tale? Third eye and clarity. They have gained insight on how they treated you. They have gained insight on their nefarious and toxic lifestyle. And they have gained clarity that you're their twin flame. And that's what's causing them to change. Their third eye is opening. Clarify, divine masculine. Growth. So just like I said, this connection is causing them to change. And they are healing and growing from this. On this card, it also says summer. So something could have happened in the summer. Maybe you got back with your divine masculine in the summer, or maybe you broke up in the summer, or someone's name could be Summer. Clarify childhood wounds. It says shadow side, moon, and the dark night. So these childhood wounds is a secret that has been plaguing your divine masculine for many, many years. That's why for some of you, they have a lot of addictions. Sex addictions, drug addictions, and alcoholism. But he's working on his shadow side, and it's not easy because he's fallen back into temptation many times. And it's due to him not fully releasing his toxic friends. But being that the release card clarified options, it looks like he's on the straight and narrow. What's twin flames? Closed off, guarded, and resistance. They were fighting this connection tooth and nail. Your divine masculine didn't like being told what to do. He always wanted to call the shots. And he was very rebellious and stubborn. You were also stubborn, divine feminines. And he didn't like that. So being that he was in low vibrational energy, he started to play a lot of games. He started to be closed off to you. He started to be guarded. And he resisted this connection. And it was kind of like a way to so-called teach you a lesson. Because he was so used to getting his way. But when he saw that it backfired, he started to panic. But by the time he realized that you weren't chasing and you were moving on with your life, that's when he wanted to straighten up. But for some of you, his ass waited too long. And now you're not trying to hear it. You're tired of the back and forth. You're tired of the lies and deception. And like I said, he can't be trusted. Clarify shattered. It says fate, detours, and divine intervention. Yup, he ran away because it was getting too intense. He ran away because he didn't want to get out of his comfort zone. And he also ran away because you had boundaries. But that's why fate stepped in and caused this divine intervention. So his life is shattered right now because he's going through the dark night of the soul and spirit is forcing him to take this detour. Clarify, I miss you. It says messages and dreams. So for some of you, you have already gotten communication from your divine masculine. And for others of you, you have communication on the way. Your divine masculine is also communicating with you in the 5D. So both of you are dreaming about each other. And that's also another form of communication. Telepathy. So let's wrap up with some final messages from the soul's journey. But before we get these last messages, in the extended reading, I'm going to see what is this person struggling with when it comes to their childhood wounds. How are they feeling about you when it comes to love? What are their true intentions when they do reach out? And then we'll get some messages from them as well to see what they're wanting to tell you. So if you guys would like to purchase the extended readings, it's for members only, but I'm offering a 7-day free trial. So you guys are free to check it out. So let's close out this reading before we head over to the extended. What are the final messages, Holy Spirit? You have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. They're in deep sorrow collective, which is why the Shattered card came out. And they know they messed up big time. Your next card is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Didn't I tell you guys that both of you need to forgive your past? And this is also what's causing the blockage in your connection. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The next card is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. They are feeling guilty for the way they went about doing things. They are feeling guilty for friend zoning you. They are feeling guilty for lying to you. And they are feeling guilty because they know that you didn't deserve this. You are nothing but good to this person. And it's weighing on their subconscious. Your next card is empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. So that's why the third eye card came out, because they have gained clarity on what you mean to them and what this connection is all about. Whereas before it was one-sided, and now it looks like they're wanting to be vulnerable and open up to you. The next card is loneliness. So they're feeling sad and lonely because you're not in their life. That's why you had the card that said, I miss you. And they're just by themselves right now, collective, doing a lot of thinking, reflecting, and healing. Let's get one more. And your last card is purpose. I know what I'm here to do. I told you they have gotten some kind of enlightenment about you. And they also know that this is a twin flame connection. That's why on the Divine Masculine card, you had growth. He's moving away from his toxic past because now he knows what his purpose is. So he's coming back to salvage this connection and give you a true commitment. Because at the bottom of the deck, you have surrender. I can release my need to control. And that's what I was saying. Your Divine Masculine was very controlling, and he didn't want to surrender to the connection. So he's letting go of control issues, and he's putting his pride aside because he wants to be with you. So I hope you guys would join me in the extended reading. We're going to go deeper on this reading. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so when I upload new content, you'll be notified. Have an awesome day. Love and light always.